The story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there lived on the borders of a great forest a woodman and his wife, who had one little daughter that everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mom asked her. She meant to send her to her grandmother to take her some fresh butter and new laid eggs. The sun was shining brightly, but it was not too warm under the shade of the old trees. Now, it happened that a wolf, a very cruel, greedy creature, alonged to eat her for his breakfast. Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you going? To see my grandmother and take her a present from mother of eggs, butter, and a cake. While Little Red Riding Hood was at play in the wood, the great wolf galloped on as fast as he could to old woman's house. The sneaky wolf opened the door quietly and found Grandma sleeping in her bed. He picked up the grandma and opened his big mouth. Then he swallowed poor Grandma in one gulp. Then the bad wolf climbed into the bed and pulled the blanket into his chin. He put on Grandma's glasses and nightcap, and he waited for Red Riding Hood to come. When she arrived, she opened the door quietly and saw her grandma lying on the bed. "Grandma, here, Mother sends you some butter and eggs," she said. He said, "What a sweet girl you are. Come closer, my dear," in his fake grandma's tone. Little Red Riding Hood took one step closer, and she knows there's something different with her grandma. She said, "Oh my, what a great big eyes you have." "All the better to see you, my dear," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood took another one step closer. "Grandma, what a great big ears you have," she said. And the wolf replied, "All the better to hear you, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood took one more step closer to her grandma. And, "Grandma, what a great big teeth you have." And the wolf said, "All the better to eat with you, my dear." He jumped out of the bed and he easily opened his big mouth. Little Red Riding Hood tried to run from the wolf, but it's too late. The wolf swallowed her in one gulp too. Near the cottage, a woodsman having a walk. When he heard a scream, he ran fast to the cottage. He walked inside and he saw the wolf with his big belly. The woodsman grabbed him and turned him upside down and shook his body. Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma luckily come out from the wolf mouth. The three of them chased the bad wolf out of the cottage. The bad wolf ran for his life. After all that things, Little Red Riding Hood come back to her house.